So here I am in the vegetable garden and the tomatoes are just done now. So one of my jobs today is taking the tomatoes off the lines that are supporting them, and I won't be composting these because they've got blight, so I will be removing them completely from this area. So let's see how that goes. So that's them all out, and because we practice no dig here, I don't dig out the old stems and roots, I just pull them out. And this should get topped up again in the winter with some compost or manure, and our training apparatus that we have should get moved to a new space so that when you plant out tomatoes next year, you're not planting them in the same ground. Now, I have been really diligent, and I've removed all the fallen tomatoes and any leaf material because I just don't want blight remaining here. Because wherever I plant my tomatoes, whether I plant them in this bed or in that bed over there, there's a risk of the blight getting to the new tomatoes. So I've saved the twine for next year, and that would mean just a case of removing the scaffold here for that. So that's the tomatoes done and cleared. What am I doing next in here? Well, we have to have rain for the next week, not much sunshine, and I'm looking at these butternuts because I want to know if they're ripe or not, and I'll show you how you tell. So that is probably the most ripe one that I've got. So it's a nice buttery colour, and on this end where it joins onto the main vine, there's not much green there. However, the stalk hasn't dried off properly, so I'm just going to, whoops, wrong way around, remove that from the vine, take that bit off, and what I have left is just a little bit of stalk there, and I'm going to put this in a polytunnel just to dry off a wee bit. That wee bit of dirt will just rub off. So into the bucket, and I'm going to pick them all today. Well, I might leave this one because it's not really very buttery, and it won't get much sun this week because, as I said, it's to be raining every day, but we'll see how it goes. So this one, nice colour. Again, that stem hasn't really dried off much, so, and I'll just remove that, and then again I've left a little bit, but that will dry off nicely into the bucket. This one's looking well, so we'll just remove that bit, tidy that up, and again a nice stem. So that is a really nice butternut. Now, why am I doing this now? Well, I've told you about the rain that's due to come, and if you've been following the channel, you will know that we have in fact sold our smallholding here. So the chances are that I won't get to make butternut squash soup or anything else because we are leaving in 4 weeks' time. Let's just tidy that up. So, my lovely friend along the road, who is a vegetarian, will receive probably all of these butternut squashes. So there's 3 in there already. There's another 2. I'm going to leave that one there to see if it ripens in the next fortnight or so. But right now, harvest is basically over for me. And it'll be the last harvest I have here. So that's the shelf that I put the butternut on. They'll cure in here. It's reasonably warm, even if it's raining outside. Once we get to the afternoon, the temperatures are back up to 18 or 19. This morning it was very misty and 5 degrees. So my sweet potatoes are basically cured now, so they're ready for use. So I'll take them in. And the butternut squash will just sit here and cure. So I've got some grapes, looking good. Oh yeah. Not seedless, but delicious, and will be nice with some cheese and bread and a glass of wine later. So I'm taking those off, and I still have absolutely loads of raspberries, which is quite nice because, oh, I don't know if I want to eat that one, but I definitely want to eat this one. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. And they've done really well here because it's been a wet summer. And the strawberries, if you've been watching the videos, you'll know that I put in 6 new ones, including this alpine strawberry. And boy, have they really done well. I've got to have another one of these raspberries, I'm sorry. Oh, yes. So, straw fruit has done well. Blackcurrants did okay. Gooseberries did well. And no shame to this garden. Over the last 3 years, it has supplied us really well and is continuing to do so. So, I've still got carrots. And I've got younger carrots over here. But these are delicious. These are rainbow carrots, which basically means they just come in a variety of colours. So this is a yellow one. And there are orange ones, obviously, and purple ones. And I always cook the purple ones separate because the juice that they produce stains the others. Sorry, I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes here. So, yeah, I shall pick some carrots for this evening. And I have no complaints. The potager has done well. What are the secrets for success with this? Well, they're raised beds, which means that I can control to a certain extent weeding grass. They're no dig beds, so we always use quite a big mulch, and that works wonders. There's literally no weeds. I mean, I'm just showing you next to gooseberry. No weeds. Butternut. No weeds. And we were using the spent straw from the sheep shed. And the sheep have gone to our friend, our lovely farming friend, a few 100 kilometres away. 100 kilometres? A few 100 metres away. So, no more spent straw. No dig is really productive. and we move the vegetables around. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, just check on the internet for crop rotation. I think I do have a video about it. But the house that we're moving to really does not have land. There is a small garden to the front, and I will make a vegetable garden there, but it will be, oh, sorry, just get buzzed there, but it will be a lot smaller. So if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Keep watching to find out what I'm going to film next. And the reason there wasn't a video last week is because we're in the middle of packing, and I've decided to make a video showing the difference between this house and the new house that we're moving to. So we're moving from the south of France to an island off the west coast of Scotland. You really could not get much different. So keep tuned, and I'll see you next time.